Have you ever heard of AB InBev? If you're over 18, you've probably spotted their beers at your parties, bars, or even in a Super Bowl commercial. But even if you haven't, trust me, their influence is everywhere. They're the powerhouse behind Budweiser, Corona, Stella Artois, just to name a few. But the real truth is, how did this brewing giant take over the world, and what does it have to do with the Olympics? Let's find out. AB InBev is no stranger to major global events. In 2024, they officially joined the Olympic Sponsor Club, locking in a worldwide Olympic partnership that stretches into future games, including Los Angeles 2028, the 2030 Winter Olympics, and Brisbane Olympics in 2032. This isn't just about slapping a logo on an ad. It's a power move. Aligning with the Olympics cements AB InBev's position as a global player, connecting them with millions of fans, athletes, and of course, thirsty spectators. At Vantage Point, I love uncovering the secrets behind brand success. While brainstorming my next episode, I stumbled upon AB InBev's Olympic partnership and realized something. I didn't actually know much about them. In fact, if I'm being honest, I haven't even heard of AB InBev before I started doing research for this podcast. And considering they control a massive slice of the beer industry, I was definitely missing out. And I was very surprised that they were. So I did a deep dive, and what I found was an empire built on history, advertising genius, and some seriously strategic moves. But first, let's rewind way back. AB InBev's roots stretch all the way to medieval times. Left beer, that started brewing in 1240 at Belgian Abbey. Stella Artois, born in 1366 at the Den Horn Brewery. Fast forward a few centuries, and an Irish immigrant named John Kinder set up a brewery in Ontario in 1847, helping fuel North America's beer boom. But the real game changer was in 1876, when a guy named Adolphus Busch introduced Budweiser to the world, revolutionizing American beer and laying the foundation for what would become a global brewing empire. And by the 20th century, beer wasn't just a local business anymore. It was going worldwide. In Belgium, Stella Artois became a Christmas tradition, sparking the rise of Interbrew. Meanwhile, in Brazil, AB InBev, or Ambev, was making waves. Eventually, these two giants merged into InBev. In 2008, they pulled off one of the biggest deals in beer history, buying Anheuser-Busch for a jaw-dropping $52 billion. With that, AB InBev was born. But they weren't going to stop there. They quickly expanded into Asia, acquiring South Korea's Oriental Brewery and several top beer brands in China, solidifying their presence across the globe. But being the biggest isn't just about buying breweries, it's about staying ahead. AB InBev has mastered the art of innovation, using artificial intelligence and data analytics to fine-tune marketing, distribution, and even brewing itself. They launched Bees, a digital platform that lets retailers order beer directly, making their supply chain smoother than a freshly poured pint. And let's talk sustainability. AB InBev is going green, which is really crucial in these past years, running on 100% renewable electricity and leading the charge in water conservation and circular packaging with returnable bottles. With a reported $59.77 billion in revenue in 2024, AB InBev is still growing, but it's not all smooth sailing. They've hit some bumps, like a 19% drop in sales volume in China due to a shaky economy and shifting consumer tastes. But if history has taught us anything, it's that AB InBev knows how to pivot and stay ahead of the game. Much of their success is credited to former CEO Carlos Brito, who ran the show from 2005 to 2021. Under his leadership, AB InBev didn't just grow, they dominated. He pushed for premium brands like Michelob Ultra, slashed costs with zero-based budgeting, and made Budweiser, Corona, and Stella Artois household names worldwide. The guy didn't just sell beer, he built a legacy. Of course, you can't talk about AB InBev without mentioning their advertising, which is really important. Their That's Who We Are campaign tied Olympic athletes to the workers, creating an emotional, feel-good ad that resonated with millions. And remember Fatboy Slim's Praise You from the 20th century? AB InBev gave it a new life in a stunning cover by Hannah Grace. They launched Corona Zero as the official beer of 2024 Olympics with a grand announcement that had all the drama of a championship game. But they don't just push beer. They also promote responsible drinking. Their Responsible Billboards campaign made it clear with a quote that went, "Where there is a driver, there can't be alcohol." A simple but powerful message. So what's the secret to AB InBev's success? It's a mix of history, smart acquisitions, innovative strategies, and killer branding. They've managed to create beers that connect people while staying ahead in a fast-changing market. Whether it's a new recipe, a digital upgrade, or a bold Olympic sponsorship, they're always brewing up something big. From medieval abbeys to Olympic arenas, AB InBev had definitely come a long way. And they're not slowing down anytime soon. Their influence stretches far beyond beer. They've become a symbol of innovation, marketing mastery, and global expansion. That's it for Advantage Point in this episode. If you enjoyed this deep dive into AB InBev and their world domination strategies over the beer industry, stick around. There's plenty more where that came from. And if you've got questions, suggestions, or just want to have a quick chat, hit me up at advantagepointpodcast@gmail.com. And I hope to see you in the next episode.